Good morning, Methacton, and welcome to the Warrior News. I'm Subs.
And I'm Shay. Today is Thursday, February 19th, and a C Day. Please stand for a moment of silence followed by a pledge to the flag.
Welcome back to the Question Corner. It's booth season. Oh my God! It's booth season, baby. Let's get to today's question. 4 main types exist: chain, Digridge, widget, and disposure. What are they? Send those answers to the Question Corner at factor.org. Now back to the desk.
Now, for your meeting dates and times. Girls interested in trying out for the softball team will have a meeting today at 2:30 in room C134. Contact Coach Brogan in C134 if you cannot attend. There will be an informational meeting about the unified track and field team today in the cafeteria after school until 3 p.m. All returning members and those interested in joining should attend. Students interested in playing football next season should report to after-school workouts on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. See Coach Ranieri with any questions. The schedule change request form is now out and is in 2 parts. Part 1 is for changing electives and is open from February 18th to March 6th. Part 2 is for moving down a level. For example, you may want to move from Honors English to Academic English. This is open from February 18th to June 17th. Your request must be within the dates designated and in the form, or else they will not be reviewed.
The counseling department will not accept course changes requests via email. They will recommend you to complete this form with your parents. The form has been posted on Google Classroom as well as the high school scheduling website. Contact your counselor if you have any questions. Sign up to play trivia at the Eagleville Tap House tonight from 6:30 to 9. Teams of 4 to 5 players will pay $30 to enter the contest. Find the link at Hometown Ticketing for Minithon in 2026 Google Classroom. There is a limit of 10 teams, so sign up ASAP. The final student blood drive of the year will be on February 26. Students 16 years or older are eligible. The American Red Cross currently has a blood shortage as many blood drives had to cancel due to bad weather. Join your friends, miss some class time, get snacks, and make a difference. Direct questions to Mrs. Thompson in the nurse's office. And now to a message for seniors who wish to be this year's voice of the class.
Today, our paths split in almost 400 different directions. But we'll never forget the place where we started.
Many of us have watched each other grow up from kindergarten. We were once scared freshmen, afraid of all the tall seniors with beards, to being the tall seniors with beards. I'm looking at you, Sorge.
Seniors, is this something that you're interested in? Submit your Voice of the Class essay by March 31st on your Class of 2026 Google Classroom. If selected, you'll be able to deliver this speech at graduation on June 11th.
And the answer was handcuffs. The word was Albert, Dale, and Callie. Now back to the desk.
Applications are now being accepted for the PA House of Representatives Scholarship Program, geared toward graduating high school seniors who reside in PA TFEC awards 2 4-year scholarships equal to the value of 1 semester of tuition at the state system of higher education for each of 4 years. Students must be enrolled at a PA college, university, or career school as a full-time student.
Applicants must have a 3.0 GPA or higher, be committed to community services, and have leadership qualities. Applicants must also show financial need. Details on how to apply and submit our required documents are available at tfec.org. The application deadline is April 15th. We'll leave you today with highlights from the post-game report by Alex Eels from the boys basketball team's second round district win at Upper Darby on Tuesday night. And from the entire Warrior News team.
You know, Shay, I'm kind of happy Lewis was on the question corner. But you gotta admit, his sense of humor isn't as bad as Jesse Mercer's.
True.
Alex along with John Leet here after a big district win. John, you started 0 for 3 from beyond the arc, and then you started to heat up. What sort of changed?
Just my confidence in the second half. It's just my teammates had my back.
This kid's the truth, man. Come on, Johnny.
My teammates had my back. They told me to keep shooting, and I was just confident out there.
And tell me, you had 2 early fouls as well. Coach Lockhart had to sub you out. Came back in. You didn't get another foul until what, late in the fourth quarter. How big was that, and how important was that?
It was definitely important because I like to affect the game when I'm on the court. When I'm on the bench, I don't enjoy that, so it's just good when I'm in the game. I'd like to affect the game, not just watch.
Yeah. And you guys got a big win here. You're moving on, and apparently you're playing Springford for a 4th time this season. You had them here, and you had an incredible game in overtime. What can you tell me about them for a 4th time, and how big that, or how important that game is?
It's our revenge game. That's all it is. It's our revenge game. We won them. We lost in packs by a close game. It's just revenge. That's what we want.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Alex here with Coach Lockhart after a big district 2nd round win. Coach, you had a really close game, especially going into halftime. It was tied. They actually took the lead coming out of halftime, but you guys were able to pull away with it. How big was this one?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. I think particularly the 10-day layoff from our last game, losing a heartbreak to Springford. It was just a lot to try to re-energize and refocus and allow our guys to understand we still have some valuable basketball left. So I think it took us some time to warm up. I think everybody saw that. But in that 3rd quarter in particular, the latter half of that, we really caught fire and the energy really blew up from there.
You just mentioned Springford. That's who you'll have on Friday, right back here in this gym for a 4th time. Tell me about that game and how important it is.
It'll be all of our games have been close with them. We beat them here in overtime. We beat them at their place in a tight one by 2 or by 4, and then we lost them in overtime on a couple of buzzer beaters. So that rivalry is definitely thriving right now. So I think our guys will be looking for an opportunity to get some payback. But they're a good team, and at this point in district playoffs, you're not playing any bad teams. So we got to come in and get our guys in the right mindset and make sure we're taking care of business, and not fighting in these close games, and get a lead early.
I just talked to John Leet. How important is he, and how important was those big time threes? I think he hit almost 4 in a row.
Yeah, he missed a few early, but I think all the guys believe in him. He got a couple layups to go, got the confidence to go, and he just caught fire from that. So he's our leading scorer, so when he gets going, our team gets going.
Thanks so much, Coach.
All right, thanks, Adam.